Sup guys from AUSSIE Metalhead, and I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. American Idiot by Green Day is on that list. If you haven't seen my reaction to Dookie already, it's on my channel. It's been up there for 4 months. I'm sorry for taking so long to react to another Green Day album. I just have a lot of albums to react to. But yeah, I know a few songs off of this. I know I've heard American Idiot. My mom had this on CD growing up. This album. I know Holiday and Boulevard and Broken Dreams and Wake Me Up When September Ends. I think those are all the tracks I know, but I haven't heard the album front to back before, so this will be an interesting little tidbit. I also haven't heard a lot of these songs for many years, because as soon as I started this channel, I tried to steer away from iconic tracks that I've heard, but are on albums that I've never heard before, if that makes sense. So like, I've stayed clear of all these songs for a long time, so it's going to be a nice trip down memory lane for like 3 or 4 of these songs, and then it's going to be completely new for the rest of them. But yeah, let's just jump into it. This is probably the one that was played the most growing up.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. Hey, can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. For that's enough to argue.
Oh, that drum fill is just sick.
Well, maybe I'm the faggot America. I'm not a part of a redneck agenda.
I'm sorry to pause it here, but I actually find it interesting to talk about this song, because like, I've heard the snippets of this, and I've heard that they've updated this to be Margaret and stuff like that, which I find very interesting, that there was like any form of pushback towards American Idiot, Green Day. Like, this is obviously going against the Bush era, which is conservatives, Republicans. So why would it ever be a shock that he's going against Donald Trump, which is even more right-wing and more fascistic? So like, it makes 0 sense why someone would be shocked that he would update this to be more towards the current government. Because, and I've heard that like a lot of people would think that that's like sort of cringe, that's being updated. It's like, oh, you just hate Trump, TDS, all that sort of stuff. But it's like, did anyone say BDS for Bush Derangement Syndrome? No. It just makes no sense to me. Yeah, it's, yeah.
Now everybody do the propaganda and sing along to the age of paranoia. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien mission, where everything is meant to be okay. The television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. Hey, that's enough to argue.
This is just like such an iconic drum fill. It's just so sick. It's just a perfect track.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. One nation controlled by the media. Information age of hysteria. It's calling out to idiot America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. For that's enough to argue.
I'm also curious, because growing up, like, maybe it's just the fact that my mom's sick, and has good music taste. I heard Green Day a whole lot growing up. I wonder if it was more popular in Australia than it is in America. I wonder how that stacks up, because there are some artists that are incredibly popular here that are from America, but they're more popular here than there. Like Pink is a massive pop star here, right? And to my knowledge, Pink's not that big in America. Kings of Leon, right, was 2008. Their "Use Somebody Set on Fire" album was the #1 sold album of that year for in Australia. It was #1 for like 16 weeks. It was like unprecedented, right? But it wasn't like that in America. Good Charlotte, another pop punk band, massive in Australia. Offspring, massive in Australia. Simple Plan, massive in Australia. To the point of like every single person knows who those bands are. No matter who you ask, they know those bands. I'm wondering, like, obviously Green Day were massive in America as well, but I'm wondering, like, I guess, like, per capita ratio, was Green Day more popular in Australia? Because I heard all of these songs growing up. My first, where I had Christmas concerts for my school, sorry for rambling a bit, but, like, we had Christmas concerts at my schools, right? And you would perform, we'll go to music class, that sort of thing. The first song we were taught to perform was Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That was the first song that we performed on guitar and stuff like that for the entire, families and stuff like that when they come to the Christmas party. I wonder if it was that incorporated into American culture, I guess. That was also like, sorry to just start that and then stop it, but I think it's also because like American Idiot, Australia at this point in time had a lot of like animosity towards America. I feel like we still had like the old Yanks, that sort of thing, bring us into wars, that sort of stuff. And this was at like the height of that, like the Iraq War and Afghanistan War and stuff. So I think like there was a lot more anti-Yank sentiment around that time, to the point where like having a massive album that's basically like just fuck America for being like stupid and right wing and all that sort of stuff kind of comes across, like that was in the zeitgeist for Australia at the time, and to the point where like older generations still have that, even younger generations. Australia kind of is a bit anti-American in a lot of ways, but yeah. I don't know if I've heard this. I absolutely love, is it Billy Joe Armstrong? His voice is so iconic and it sounds so good. Like he has like the quintessential pop punk voice, but still like unique. I'm just reading the lyrics, by the way. Ooh, the drumming is sick. See, I'll let this finish, but I feel bad because, like, in Blink-182, I didn't even listen to much Blink-182 growing up. For the record, if you want me to listen to an album, I'm more than happy to. Because I've only listened to like 3 songs by Blink-182, but like I know Travis Barker. I don't know the drummer of Green Day, which feels sad because like these drum fills are iconic as fuck, and like the Green Day drums sound like Green Day drums. So it feels like I should know who the drummer is, but Travis Barker's name is just so massive. He's done a really good job like marketing to himself, like new pop punk emo artists of like 2010s and working with them. But I know what he looks like, but I don't know his name. I guess I'm Green Day. Oh, I like the piano there. I wonder what caused the rock opera aspects of these songs, because like I would have thought My Chemical Romance maybe brought that on with a lot of pop punk at the time and emo pop and stuff like that. But there's a rock opera aspect to this Green Day Jesus of Suburbia song and My Chemical Romance. So this came out before. I was wondering who Green Day was taking inspiration from to make that sound, because I know that My Chemical Romance, Black Parade, they were taking inspiration from Queen, and you can kind of hear that. This has more of a rock opera sort of aspect to it, which is an interesting flair to have with pop punk, but I don't know where they would have taken it from, because I don't actually know the influences of Green Day, so I'd be curious, especially because they were like one of the first ones on the scene doing pop punk, it seemed, in 1994. Ooh. There's so much like Disney rock that was so influenced by Green Day. I can tell that. Like growing up listening to it. The drums are sick. I'm sorry to pause it. I didn't actually talk about my rating. This is my first listens. If you want to see my full reviews, you can go to my Discord, my TikTok, and my album of the year. But these are my first listens, and I listened to these multiple times before I posted it on there. But I gave American Idiot a 10 because obviously it's a fucking perfect pop punk song. But this one here, because there's so many different elements here, I feel like it almost by design isn't perfect to me, because there's going to be some aspects that I'm like, oh, this isn't perfect. It's very hard to make a 9 out of 10, like 9-minute song perfect. So I'm thinking this is going to be like a 9, which is still amazing. This is still an amazing track. I love it. But yeah, it's like 9.5, depending on how the last like 4 minutes go. Absolutely adore it. And as you know, if you've watched me before, you know I've been a bit more critical. So these very good scores. Yeah, it's just like it's not as short and punchy, which means that there is more ways for me to be like, oh, that 5 minutes to 5:30 isn't perfect, that sort of thing. It's a lot, as I said, a lot harder. I love this, so I think it's a 5.5 at least.
Are we demented or am I disturbed? The space that's in between insane and insecure.
Ooh, it's really pretty. I like this. There's to point on that, using the F slur, granted, used for like better purposes. I guess like media literacy makes both of these uses of the slur less bad. It's not like it's used to degrade the people that they're towards. It's just interesting because like those words are so out of the vernacular now. Like I'm in gaming sphere, so I hear the AUSSIE a shit ton. But like, it's interesting seeing like the cultural differences between like even 20 years, because like obviously Green Day is a progressive band. They're like a left-leaning band. They've always been one. But it's interesting how like the times have changed to a point where like you definitely can't have those two words in your lyrics anymore.
It's perfect and I stand accused, for lack of a better word, and that's my best excuse.
Ooh.
To live and not to breathe, to die in tragedy, to run away, to find what you believe, and I leave behind this hurricane of fucking lies.
This is a really well done 9-minute track though. Like it's, I think like, I don't know, it feels very uncommon for a pop punk band to do a song this long. And I also feel like due to the top pop punk sort of vibe that Green Day has, with it being so chaotic and all that sort of stuff, I feel like it's even harder to do a 9-minute song like this. And they're able to interweave all these like dispersed songs together in such a nice way that the 9 minutes doesn't feel long. They do a really fucking good job, and that's a really hard thing to do with such a chaotic short form sort of genre, if that makes sense.
This town that don't exist, so I ride around the way, the lights of masochists, and I leave behind this hurricane of fucking lies, and I walk this line a million and one fucking times, but
I kind of want to give this a 10 because it's like so well done for a 9-minute song on this. I might do that on rewrites. This is really good. It's like as perfect as a 9-minute pop punk song feels like it could be. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It actually is. Like, name a better 9-minute pop punk song. There isn't. This is like the best you can get.
shame, I won't apologize when there ain't nowhere you can go. Running away from pain when you've been victimized. Tales from another broken.
Shit's sick. Absolutely fucking sick. Hold, you know, this, I don't like this. Why is the streaming version having both of these songs? Now, it's not that bad because both of these songs, my understanding, I think I've heard both of them. They're both fucking sick, so it doesn't matter. But that's crazy. What if I just want to listen to Boulevard Broken Dreams, you know? Why is this right next to each other? Shit's sick.
Hear the sound of the falling rain, coming down like an Armageddon flame. The shame, the ones who died without a name. Hear the dogs howling out of key to a hymn called Faith and Misery, and bleed the company lost the war at end. I've been
And like, I'm actually shocked at how fucking incredible the drummings and the guitars are on this. Like, there are so many iconic riffs on this album. It's crazy. Also, this track's a 10, but my thing is it's 11, which I do 11s very sparingly. It's like, I only have 200 of them out of 750 albums, 200 songs with 11s, and I've been doing mostly classics. It's just basically the best songs of all time, because like Holiday is close to it. I know I'm basically Boulevard Broken Dreams is like a shoe-in for that, because it has a personal attachment to it. It was the first song I learned. It's kind of the first song I have a memory of, but yeah, Holiday is also a perfect fucking pop punk song. Just so perfect. Like this is like iconic as fuck. There's like 12 different parts of the song that's iconic. Oh, that's nice. I love that bass.
The representative from California has the floor. Seek out to the president, gas man. Pumped away is your punishment. Pulverize the Eiffel Towers. Who criticize your government. Bang, bang goes a broken grassland. Kill all the facts that don't agree. Trials by fire, set in fire. It's not a way that's meant for me. Just cause, because we're all lost. I beg to dream and different from the hollowed eyes. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives.
Wow, I think this song was using David Dobrik one.
Different from the hollowed eyes. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives. This is our lives on holiday.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna give this one 11 sparingly. I'm probably gonna give the next one 11 as well. This is a fucking incredible album. Oh, like, I know of, sadly, out of the 4 songs I know on this album, I've already know 3 of them, right? But these are just the best fucking pop punk songs ever, right? Like, that's just crazy. These are just like the best. Like, I would hold like Holiday definitely up to a candle to the best Offspring stuff, like Self-Esteem. I'd hold a candle to like literally any pop punk band you can think of for the best tracks. Like, this is such a stacked album. I also remember, I think this album gets a bit more like flack than Dookie and stuff, which I'm curious about, because as much Dookie has like so many old timers on that as well. I wonder if the like St. Jimmy's, the Gimme Novacaines aren't the best, and that's the reason why it gets flack. Because if that isn't the case, these songs are fucking sick. They're like all-time iconic pop punk songs. Yeah. That's a good transition, though. I will admit, maybe these deserve to be a bit together. Boulevard Broken is so fucking good.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone. I walk
I remember this lyric coming up so much. I'm sorry to pause it. But I remember this lyric coming up so much because it's the only swear word that we're not allowed to say. And I was like 5 learning this song. And well, so for whatever reason, this line has stuck into me more than any other line in song history because I remember like, I want to say fucked up because I'm a 5-year-old. But we had to say messed up, which is completely normal. But like, it's just stuck so far into my brain.
Read between the lines, what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs and know I'm still alive and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I walk alone.
This is so iconic. Like, the instrumentals here are so sick. Like, how all the instruments play off each other is so fucking superb. It's crazy. I love it. It's so good. Like, it hits. It just hits so hard.
I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one. And I walk up, my shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone.
Oh, it's just the fucking best. Also, if this is the first time you're watching me, sorry, thank you for watching so far. It's been 30 minutes. You're a god. But with these songs, I know it seems with 2 11s and 2 10s, I might overrate things. I am assuming that the next tracks that I'm listening to, I am going to rate lower because those are just all-time perfect. Like that run of 4 fucking songs, crazy. That's like the best run in pop punk history, maybe. So yeah, I'll see how I feel about I'll Be the Waiting. I haven't heard it, saying all the songs up until Wake Me Up When September Is, which might be another 11 because I fucking love that song too. But the next tracks up to that entire point, who knows? Maybe they're 6s, maybe they're even 4s. Who knows? Are We the Waiting in St. Jimmy? Pairing the songs is interesting. They just got lucky with Holiday and Boulevard Broken Dreams because those two are fucking perfect. I like the instrumentals here. We're kind of nifty.
Starry nights, city lights coming down over me.
Ooh, I don't like this.
Skyscrapers, stargazers.
Is this album
everywhere.
secretly one of my favorite pop punks of all time?
Are we are? Are we are the waiting unknown? Dirty town, it's burning down in my
I just really love his voice.
lost and found.
And like the basicness in the drums is cool. Okay. Like the kick drum.
And screaming. And screaming.
I'm just waiting, by the way.
tales in my mind.
I still really like this, and I feel like this is one of the lesser tracks, right?
Are we are? Are we are the way unknown?
It just sounds like a Goo Goo Dolls song, which is still pretty good.
Of my life. The Jesus of Suburbia is a lie. And screaming, are we are? Are we are the way? And screaming, are we are? Are we are the way? Are we are? Are we are the way?
Yeah, this is pretty amazing. I would say like 8.5 at the moment. Maybe a 9. But I'll stick with 8.5 now. And here comes St. Jimmy's. Alright, St. Jimmy's, knock me out. It feels like it's gonna be fun.
He's coming down across the alleyway. Up on the boulevard like as if gonna parade. Lights on the silhouette.
This is like such Green Day. This is like
Coming at you
the obvious Green Day.
My name is Jimmy and you better not wait out. Suicide commando that your mama talked about. King of the 43s I'm here to represent. That need all and nothing of the establishment. On the pain track side of that denial. With an angel face and a taste for suicidal.
It's still really good. It's still really good.
Cigarettes and ramen and a little bag of dope. I am the son of a bitch and nigger alcohol. Raised in the city in the hill of lies. But a death warfare that we've been victimized. On the patron side of the denial. With an angel face and a taste for suicidal. Are you talking to me? I'll give you something to cry about.
Is this like, because I've heard American Idiot by like critics and stuff like, jeez, my hair. I've been bouncing around too much, but I've heard from like critics and I've heard from, I don't know, just general gist that American Idiot is just lower form of Dookie, right? It's just not as good as Dookie. And so far, it feels like it's on pace to basically be the same or if not better. And I wonder if that's just because because this is like, I don't know, it has such a high bar because you already you have so many great songs. You have American Idiot, Jesus of Suburbia, Holiday, Boulevard, Broken Dreams, Wake Me Up When September Ends. You have these like all-time fucking incredible songs, right? And it's like you want it to be a 10. If you have songs like that, the album should be a 10. And maybe there's just like a disappointment because like this was so close to being like one of the best pop punk albums of all time, and then it gets like unfairly scrutinized to an untube level, you know? Because like these are still great pop punk songs. Like they're not the best of all time. They're not Boulevard, Broken Dreams, American Idiot, but like they're still very great songs. And I just wonder if these like lesser tracks just get a bit too much of a hit because the album has such high aspirations due to the fact that it has some of the best pop punk songs of all time. It kind of reminds me of like Night at the Opera, which I haven't uploaded here, but you will see that soon. It's on my Patreon. But like Boulevard Broken, Bohemian Rhapsody is on that, right? And you would hope that the entire album is perfect, but it's not. It's like you have arguably the best song of all time on it, and it's like the album needs to be a bit better for that, because I think Queen has no classic albums on Album of the Year, which is the rating site that I use. And classic albums is 80 plus out of 100 average rating across 500 users or more. And I don't think any Queen album has that. Because like you have like Bohemian Rhapsodies and stuff like that. You have Where Will Rock Use and all of these iconic tracks, but then like the middling tracks between the album. And I wonder if this is like a product of the same sort of thing. I also love the Californian vibe that Green Day has. This one could be a 9. Like, the last 2 tracks, they get middle between 8 and 9. Still amazing tracks. Like, all great tracks. They're great. Great songs. Give me Novacaine and She's a Rebel. Alright. Crazy that 2 songs together at 5 minutes. Thanks, look this one. Take away the sensation inside. Ooh, have I heard this before? I feel like it feels familiar, but his voice is so iconic it's hard to tell. There's an interesting like vocal mixing on his voice, but I kind of love it. It reminds me of their later stuff actually, because I've heard Revolution Radio. Also, this is a nice little throwback to like a 70s sort of guitar sound, like Fleetwood Mackie. That's cool. I like it. Yeah, this is a bit higher than the other 2 tracks. Ooh. This is good. It's a great, it's a really, really good like album track. Like this isn't going to be a single, but it's nice. It's a really nice track. I like it. Just reading the lyrics. This is It's hard. I think it's a mixture of like around Jimmy and a tiny bit higher. But I don't know if it's a 9. So I think it's like an 8.5. Nah, I'll give it a 9. I like that vocal there. It won me over. Nah, I'll give it a... I don't know. I really like this song. Not worth quibbling over the ratings for the moment. I will give it a 9. That was just a really great song. I feel like the Are We Waiting, Saint Jimmy and She's a Rebel might change throughout re-listens, the ratings on those. But yeah, this is just a great album. I can understand, as I said, I can understand that this could be maybe a bit disappointing because this album should be a 10. Like, you have so many incredible songs on this. But like, if you take it as just face value, it's like, this is an amazing album. There's no getting away from that. Because for me, it's like 7 good, 8 great, 9 amazing, 10 perfect, and 11 can't get to that because not every single song is going to be top 500 of all time or top 200 of all time. But it's an amazing album. It is just it's like, I want to say objectively amazing. I don't understand how, if you like any form of pop punk, how you won't like this. It's just such perfect pop punk. Okay, I'm back. I was just messaging my partner and I was trying to put my hair back into my hair tie, but it snapped. So you have my long hair, my luscious locks. Yeah, let's get into the next track. This is a funky track. I'm not sure how I like it yet. Alright. This song feels so much more Californian. Oh, I like that. His vocals are always just so sick.
Some days he feels like dying. She gets so sick of crying. She sees a mirror of herself, an image she wants to sell to anyone willing to buy.
I'm actually not sure. I'll put these all at 8, and I'll figure them out later. I like his vocals a lot here.
Some days he feels like dying. She gets so sick of crying.
I love his voice.
Some days it feels like dying. Some days it's not worth trying. Now that they're both are finding, she gets so sick of crying. She's an extraordinary girl. An extraordinary girl. An extraordinary girl. An extraordinary girl.
I'm wondering, like, so this album has like a 7.8 out of 10, right? On album of the year. What songs are you listening to that are dragging this down? Because, like, I could see how someone listens to this song and goes, it's like a 6 or 7. I could see that. But that would mean that you're not giving, like, American Idiot a 9, at least. It's like, how? It's like, the rating doesn't make sense to me.
Nobody likes you. Everyone left you. They're all out without you. Having fun.
Ooh. This is like Red Hot Chili Peppers sort of guitars. Interesting. Feels more heavy, I like that.
Where have all the bastards gone? The underbellies accept and high. The dummy filled by crash tests, collecting unemployment checks. You're funky only along for the ride. Where have all the riots gone? As the city's motto gets pulverized. What's in love is now and dead. On your birth certificate, to strike the fucking match to light this fuse.
I like this. I'll have to give this another 8, but I would love to figure out the ratings on those 4 tracks. Because I think I like this and Extraordinary Girl more than the other ones.
You better run for your fucking life. It's not over till you're underground. It's not over before it's too late. This city's burning. It's not my burden. It's not over before it's too late. There's nothing left to analyze. Where will all the martyrs go when the virus gets itself? And where will we all go when it's too late?
Wait, is this about like SARS or no? That was like fuck. What were the other viruses at that time? Or maybe this is about a different time. But like, I feel like there was something like there was like a 2008, 2009 one that Obama had to deal with, and there might have been one in like the early 2000s. Nowhere near coronavirus, but yeah. What was like the other pandemics? So I know there was Ebola. I know there was like a one that started with H or something like that, and I think there might have been one earlier. Yeah, that's very Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm because of I'm finished the string of what 6 songs in a row that won on the same level as the first 4. I can kind of get a bit of the sentiment of like maybe this album isn't as good as like Dookie and stuff like that, because it's not like the bangers are dispersed out. It's like you have the first 4, and then you're gonna have Wake Me Up When September Ends, and then the next tracks, they're still good songs, but it's like it doesn't reach the same highs for those 6 songs in a row. Give Me Novacaine is close, but like you don't get the same highs, and I can see how that could be a bit disappointing. Like, holy shit, we're having like one of the best albums of all time as soon as you listen, and then like, oh, okay, and getting brought down back to earth, and that experience could be but I didn't have that feeling until the end of that 6-song track. I still think this is a pretty great, amazing album. Like, it's a pretty amazing album. Wake Me Up When September Ends is good. I know that. I know I love that track. So. Yeah, I don't fucking care. Just one of the best.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends.
This track and Time of Your Life, ooh, that was all my like primary school.
Father's come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends.
It's just the most iconic ever.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bells again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last.
It's just so good. It's just so good. I love that this is like, I don't know how this will come across. I love how this is like a hobby that can get me a bit of money, because this is amazing. Like, I get to just listen to wake me up when September ends, and I get some dollars. That's cool. It's so cool, and I appreciate you guys so much. Like, this is the happiest year I've been for a very long time. Mostly probably due to my partner, because they're fucking flawless. But also, like, I just started listening to albums at the start of this year, and I didn't listen to albums before that. I maybe heard 30, all max. And I used to listen to a shit ton of music. Like, it wasn't like I didn't listen to music. I just didn't listen to albums from the back. I got to listen to 750 albums so far, and we're in November. I'm probably gonna get to like 850, and I'm probably gonna say I've listened to 1,000. Because it looks better on titles and stuff. But like, I'm so blessed. I get to listen to Green Day for like a hobby that can give me some money. That's like, what? That's so cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Anyway, let's listen to some more Green Day. It's just such a perfect song. I haven't heard the Homecoming or Whatsername, so let's see. Alright. A bit more like a southern rocky sort of vibe here. Ryan too tiny about Kings of Leon. Not when his vocals comes in, a little Californian.
I am standing all alone. Please call me only if you are coming home. Waste another year flies by. Waste a night or two.
What a fucking vocals, bro.
Taught me how to live.
Ooh.
In the streets of shame, where you lost your dreams in the rain, there's no signs of hope. The stems and seeds of the last of the dough. There's a glow of light. The same Jimmy is the spark in the night.
Ooh.
Bearing gifts and trust.
I feel like it's this so far. I'll see if it drops. Ooh. Ooh, it actually could be on like Jesus Suburbia level. Let's see how it goes. Because like, I kind of think it's perfect so far. But it might dwindle. Ooh. This sounds like perfect Green Day here. I'm cool. I'm hoping the track doesn't lose its spunk and its luster, because this is really nice. Like, this is cute. I like that. I like this part, but this might, like, I'll need to listen to these two tracks as well to see if they're 9.5s instead. If it sticks to landing, maybe. It stays with it. Like if it gives a big explosion. I don't know.
Jeez.
They're doing another 9-minute song that's pretty good. I'll give it like a 9.5. I'll listen to Jesus Suburbia as well. I love this guitar. And his vocals here are cool. They're like cheeky. Kind of like Bowling for Superfish. I love this though. I really love this though. I wish there wasn't that bit in the middle that wasn't perfect. Because I love the rest of this track. Like, it's perfect. I can't do it. Ooh, I like this a lot. The little gremlin aspect is sick. Domo's a real bitch. Last track. This is a fucking amazing album. Heck, anyone that dislikes it. I saw a comment on the review page that said something like, "I hope you don't pass your exams if you like this," or some shit like if you give this over a 90. Fuck you, mister. This is an amazing album. I don't even know what to hate. Yeah, the middle is like less than the other parts, but you have some of the best pop punk songs of all time. Get ahead, bud. Oh, I like this.
Then it turned out to only be a dream. I made a point to burn all of the photos.
This is like really good, actually. I haven't heard this one.
She went away and then I took a different path. I remember the face, but I can't recall the name.
Ooh, I like this.
Now I wonder what's her name has been. Seems that she disappeared without a trace. Did she ever marry? Oh, what's his face?
You know it's good when I have to I'm reading the lyrics just so I can sing along to it.
All of the photographs. She went away and then I took a different path. I remember the face, but I can't recall the name. Now I wonder what's her name has been.
You know, this is 10. I think he's gonna fuck it up. I love these slower tracks by him. His voice is really good. Ooh. I love this. This is such an amazing album, guys. What the hell? I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being the #1 Green Day album, which is interesting because I feel like Dookie is the correct answer. But like, this is so good. There's so many fucking absolute bangers. This is so good. I think that's everything, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love and adore you. If you want to support me further, which you don't have to because you've already been supporting so much by watching this far, you can go to my Patreon. It is $5 a month. You can get an album reaction request, and you get like 150 uploads months early, 10 months early, because I'm a lazy fuck. Also, Australian internet's not good enough for me to upload all of them. So I put them out like once a week, twice a week. But there was a point in time where I did 1 to 2 a day for like 2 months. So there's a shit ton on that Patreon. But yeah, I appreciate all of you. I love you all. Thank you for watching so far. You're absolutely the best. Yeah. Peace.